Entrepreneurial management decisions, illustrated through the economic model of game theory. In our illustration, we have two companies involved in a competition, Apple and Samsung. As an example, Apple will reach scalability by reaching the river. That means that the company has been successful in cost reduction. And then it will reach sustainability. That means that it has conquered the greatest share of the markets. So here we can see Apple reaching scalability and then sustainability. Growth stages in entrepreneurship. The first is scalability. It is the phase where each entrepreneur is trying to develop economies of scale, which mean lowering average total cost as output increase. The next stage is sustainability. In this phase, the entrepreneur is trying to increase profitability and market share. Ultimately, a dominance of the market will involve other factors such as social and environmental responsibilities. In the process of achieving those growth stages, a company will implement some strategies. The first strategy is market positioning, a strategy with focus on market share. Such strategy will be orchestrated through product acceptance, promotion, and location. The second strategy is profit strategy. It is a strategy with focus on achieving high scale volume and high contribution margin. Such strategy will be orchestrated through cost reduction, automation and labor, or pricing strategy, which is keeping track of competitors' pricing initiative in each market segment. Strategic decision game board. A fiscal year in the game lasts a maximum of 3 minutes. A contender wins a round, which is a fiscal year, when the straight line can be drawn through the 3 pieces of each contender. Numbers on the peripheral of the board are profit obtained in a win. A player must prevent the opponent from being able to draw a straight line through their 3 pieces through counter moves. It is a sequential game where coin toss determines the dominant firm. The dominant firm gets to initiate the first move. Achieving scalability. Scalability is achieved when a contender reaches the river. It means that the business has attained economies of scale through unit cost reduction. Achieving standard scalability. Achieving standard scalability consists of winning 2 rounds with profit less than 484,000 each round. The numbers are in the thousands. Achieving standard scalability brings the contender to the river. The next step is to cross over to conquer the opponent's territory. That will mean market dominance. This will provide some numeric assessment in terms of loss and gain in standard scalability. At the end of year 1, both companies have a cash level of negative 100,000. In a standard scalability achieved, the 2 wins are rewarded with 50,000 each. In our example, Apple has reached a cash level of 0 at the end of year 3, which is break even. And in our illustration, you can see that Apple have reached the river, which is scalability level with break even. The other possibility of achieving scalability is described as a knockout scalability. Achieving knockout scalability consists of winning just one round with profit equal to 484,000 as indicated on the board. Achieving knockout scalability brings the contender to the river much faster or reach scalability much faster. The next step is to cross over to conquer the opponent territory. That will mean market dominance. This will be a numeric assessment of the scenario of a knockout scalability. At the end of 1 year, both companies have a cash level of negative 100,000. In a knockout scalability achieved, the win is rewarded 100,000. Apple has reached a cash level of 0 at the end of year 2 match, which is a much faster performance. So instead of 3 years, the knockout scalability is achieved only in 2 years. Following a scalability achievement, the next step will be a sustainability achievement. Sustainability is achieved when Apple conquers the opponent's castle. As an example, it means that the business dominates the markets. Attaining sustainability results in winning the game because Apple would have conquered Samsung territory. In achieving sustainability, we have two possibilities. First, standard sustainability. Achieving a standard sustainability consists of winning 3 rounds after scalability with profit less than 484,000 in each round. Achieving standard sustainability results in the conquest of the opponent's territory. That means the complete dominance of the market and the winner of the game. This is a numeric assessment in terms of loss and gain in standard sustainability. At the end of year 1, both companies have a cash level of negative 100,000. In a standard sustainability achieved, the 3 wins are rewarded 50,000 each after scalability. Apple has reached a cash level of 150,000 at the end of year 6. Apple wins the game or the competition. And as you can see illustrated, Apple has reached the opponent's castle, and which means that Apple has a total dominance of the market. This will be an illustration of the other possibility of achieving sustainability, which is described as a knockout sustainability. Achieving a knockout sustainability consists of winning 2 consecutive rounds after scalability with profit equals 484,000 in each round. Achieving a knockout sustainability result in the conquest of the opponent's territory much faster. That means the complete dominance of the market and the winner of the game or the competition. This is to provide a numeric assessment in terms of loss, gain, and knockout sustainability. At the end of year one, both companies have a cash level of negative 100,000. In the knockout sustainability achieved, the two wins are rewarded $75,000 each after scalability. Apollo has reached a cash level of 150,000 at the end of year 5 instead of year 6, which is a faster performance. Apple wins the competition. And as you can see illustrated, Apple has conquered Samsung's castle at a stage of sustainability.